welcome to all of viewers watching us on Money Control. Good to see all of you. I'm Ridhima Bhatnagar. In Ideas for Profit today, we want to discuss about Titan. And the question that we're asking is, despite COVID-induced hiccups, is the long-term glitter on Titan, is that remaining intact? Let's first begin with the Q4 performance and an analysis. The Titan's business update indicates that its revenue growth has accelerated by 60% in Q4 of FY21. Improved consumer sentiments coupled with market share gains has led to strong performance in the months of January to February 2021. Low base of March last year due to nationwide lockdown on account of COVID-19 has further boosted this performance. Even the stellar figures could have had better margins had it not been impacted by the reinstatement of senior management salaries and higher custom duties which was paid on gold acquired on lease before the union budget. Let's now talk about the financial performance. The yearly revenue is estimated to have increased by 3% on a year-on-year basis, but profit after tax is estimated to fall by almost 66%. EBITDA margins are expected to drop by close to 8%, but return on equity is also expected to drop by around 8 percentage points. Let's look at the metrics at each of the verticals and then assess the situation. Let's begin with the jewelry business. Now, the demand has accelerated driven by market share gains on a low base. Despite about 70% drop in Q1 of FY21, the jewelry segment has registered growth in FY21 in retail sales. Growth has accelerated to about 70% in Q4 FY21 as compared to 22% growth which was witnessed in Q3 of FY21. Retail revenue growth was about 32% in the months of January to February in this year. Consumer demand that also remains strong. Recent correction in gold prices gave a further boost. Titan has stated that demand momentum was broad-based in both metro as well as non-metro towns. Let's talk about wedding jewelry. That demand has meaningfully improved for the company. The number of buyers in terms of the invoices that have been generated has moved from a near full recovery in Q3 to strong double-digit growth in Q4 of FY21. The company has witnessed strong double-digit growth in gold harvesting scheme enrollments, which of course is a healthy sign. But Titan has also stated that jewelry segment margins were impacted in Q4 of FY21 due to the impact of one-offs. In FY21, jewelry division added about 26 Tanishq stores on a net basis with retail area of 123,000 square feet. If you talk about the watch and wearable segment, that has reached normalcy with flat revenues in Q4 of FY21. For January to February 2021 period, the sales were 90% of normal and they picked up significantly in March 2021. E-commerce, that continues to be resilient. Metro and mall stores have seen better recovery as compared to the last quarter. Titan has also launched the Edge Mechanical Slimmest Watch by Titan, Reflex 3.0 range of the Fastech watches. The division has also marked entry into new category of audio accessories by launching of overhead earphones and truly wireless earphones as well. Eyewear division, those revenues grew by 20% in Q4 of FY21. The growth was of course led by Titan Eye Plus. It launched Verve and Acetate collections under Fast Track, while the Glam series of frames of women were also launched under Titan brand. In FY21, 15 stores were added on net basis with area of 1,800 square feet. The other businesses, wholly owned subsidiary, Titan Engineering and Automation Limited, that continued to remain under pressure owing to headwinds in aerospace industry and reported about 26% decline. The growth in CaratLane, 72.3% owned, was strong with 60% revenue growth as well. Teneria had a recovery with about sales at 93% of last year's sales, while the fragrances recovery was about 80%. If you talk about the accessories business, that continued to remain a drag with sales recovery of only just about 50% compared to the last year levels. So how is the outlook, risks and valuation looking at? India, remember, is witnessing a very strong COVID wave as far as the second COVID wave is concerned, with infection in some states, imposing night curfews, weekend lockdowns and shutting down of non-essential shops in the states of Maharashtra. Also due to restrictions on the number of people attending weddings, the family spending on jewelry tends also to increase, which would support the jewelry demand. But despite all of these uncertainties, Titan is the best consumer discretionary player given its parentage brand, market position, balance sheet and strength. Titan continues to make the right investment in products as well as in the second half of FY21 witnessed strong double-digit growth, with growth accelerating further in Q4 of FY21. While the initial part of FY22 may be impacted due to COVID restrictions, we expect growth momentum to be back sooner as the vaccine coverage spreads. Overall then, we expect strong growth momentum to sustain in FY22 as well. Based on our projection, Titan is trading at a P multiple of about 53 times based on FY23 earnings. Investor with a long-term view can accumulate the stock on a decline. With that, it's a wrap from me for today. Thanks for watching.